Hello everybody, welcome back. So I'll make a real quick video. I've taken a lot of the indicators off this chart just so we can so I can show you what something that I'm looking at, despite being blurred with all the other indicators that I normally use. And this is based upon this descending wedge formation. So these often break to the up, right? So this is actually a bullish formation, generally speaking, once the formation has resolved, right? But since it's descending, it can mean that we continue to go down until it works its way out, which will often end in a breakout and a big move to the up. Now, for the last few days, we've been testing the top of this resistance here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and today getting rejected from it. There's not been one part of this which has actually taken even just a little attempt to break out from to the outside, right? So it does mean that obviously normally the more times we test any resistance, just as the more times we test a support, it breaks out. So there is always the chance that we'll break out from this sooner rather than later. But this at the moment hasn't been resolved in any way, and if we were to continue with this kind of movement, it would mean more downside until it breaks out. We've also got, and again I've tried to make it a bit clearer, the inside range, which is the green portion here. This is the inside range of where the majority of the price action has taken place, and the outside range, which is down here at the last wick down here, also these supports from back down here at technically the original peak, of around 30,000 or so. So what we're looking for is the resolve of this wedge formation, but we're also being sandwiched into an apex of a triangle formation of its own. So the bottom level of support of the inside range will be forming an apex over the next 5 to 7 days, really. Now, normally when you get towards the end of an apex, I often see any breakout or breakdown being a fake out move. So we might see a wick breakout from this formation, which people might think automatically to go hard and long heavy on this one. But because this is a daily time frame, I would be really wanting to see any closures take place. A closure, a candle body closure, not just a breakout with a wick, a closure. Same as I'd like to see, this formation close below here to suggest further downside, at least if it's just in this wedge. So what I'm suggesting is that based upon this formation within a formation and the range within a range, which I guess sounds all a bit too technical, we're looking for a big move, I think, over the next, any time really, from maybe even today, but certainly within the next couple of weeks. If one of these, if this wedge formation gets broken to the up or to the down, it would be a big move, probably even up to the top side range, that 49,000 potentially, or a breakdown outside of the range that would break down the outside range as well as the this wedge. And obviously, formations, they don't always work out, but I do like the way that it looks. But if it were to break down below here, it would be a large move heading towards the lower 20,000s, to be honest with you. So I took away all the other indicators just to show you this, because this is something that I am focusing on a lot. But I am also prepared for the fake out moves, because, like I say, unless we see candle bodies closing on this daily time frame, it's not really a formation that I'll hold much weight on until it's broken and closed, rather than just a break. Breaks to the up or to the down could easily be fake outs, and then it will run counter to that move and move all the way down. Candle body closures are everything. So, like I say, this is pretty much all there is on Bitcoin right now, but it does lend itself to the concept that there will be a big move coming, if it's within this portion of the apex of this triangle, or if it's the breakout of the wedge, or maybe even the breakdown of the wedge, which should also be the breakdown of the outside range. Big move one way or another, and I'm looking for that big move to take place within a 2-week period, maybe even less than that. But if we just break down and continue within this wedge, then that's still good. That is still good. But it does lend itself to further downside, I have to say, because it would make this original, what we hope to see as an accumulation range, invalidated, and we'll have to find another area where we could potentially reaccumulate, which probably will be the low 20,000s, if not 20,000 itself. Anyway, I'm going to leave it with you there because I have to upload these on my phone, which takes forever. I am still on holiday, will be for another week. So I'll end this now and I'll leave it to you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day and take it easy.